So, what does it take to create an experience, a memory that really sticks with you? We're going to break down how one little inn in Vermont, the Green River Bridge Inn, seems to have absolutely cracked the code. And we're going to do it by looking at their own story, in their own words, and what their guests have to say.
I mean, really think about it. It's so much more than just a nice room or a pretty view, right? As we're about to see with this inn, the real answer is in telling a complete story for all your senses. And that story, believe it or not, starts long before you even set foot on the property.
You know, the best destinations sell you a feeling before you ever even think about booking. And the word Vermont itself, well, that's a brand. It promises an escape, a break from the everyday grind. And that's the big promise this inn has to deliver on.
Now listen to the language here. It's not just visual stuff like rolling hills. It hits all the senses, right? You can almost feel the crisp air and that idea of quiet that wraps around you. That's something you experience with your whole body. This is so key. A place you'll never forget engages way more than just your eyes.
Okay, so how does the inn actually deliver on that big Vermont promise? Well, it all starts with the journey. The experience literally begins by crossing a threshold, a real one, that takes you into a completely different world. This isn't just a driveway. It's a deliberate part of the experience. Crossing that iconic covered bridge, it's like a psychological reset button. It's a physical act that signals to your brain, okay, we're leaving the normal world behind now. We're entering that special place we were promised.
42 steps. Get this, a guest actually counted them. And this is such a brilliant detail. You know, saying you're near the bridge is fine, it's kind of vague, but saying it's 42 steps away, that's real, it's tangible. It grounds this whole idyllic dream in a specific, memorable reality. It feels so much more intimate.
So many places throw the word idyllic around. But the Green River Bridge Inn, they actually build a case for it. They're not just saying it, they're presenting the evidence. You've got the waterfall, the stream, and that super specific 42-step closeness to the bridge. It's not just a claim, it's a fact.
A great location, that'll get you in the door, but it's the experience inside that makes you want to stay. So, once you're over that bridge, how does the inn make good on this idea of quintessential Vermont hospitality?
Okay, look at how these offerings are put together. It's a really smart balance. They give you these curated comforts, the amazing local breakfast, the cozy fire pit, but they also empower you to go explore with things like picnic baskets and nature trails. So it's not just about sitting around and relaxing. It's an invitation to really engage with this incredible place, all while the soothing sound of that waterfall is your constant soundtrack.
Now, a schedule of hours might look a little boring, but this is actually more important than you think. It shows the inn isn't just a place to sleep. It's its own little self-contained world. By having a restaurant and bar right there, they make sure your escape never feels like total isolation. It keeps you inside their carefully crafted experience.
The really great destinations, they're not static. They're not frozen in time. They are alive. They change with the seasons. And the inn's own updates show you that the experience here isn't one size fits all. It's this dynamic, unfolding story that's told throughout the entire year.
I love this timeline because it tells such an honest story. Yeah, of course, they show the beautiful morning and the fall foliage updates, but they also show you the raging river and the crazy week of weather. They're not just selling a perfect postcard, they're selling a real, living, sometimes dramatic connection to nature. And that is so much more authentic. All right, so the inn has built its case. They've laid out all the evidence. But does the reality actually match the promise? The final verdict, of course, always comes from the guests themselves. And just listen to what this guest focuses on. The river and waterfall lulling you to sleep at night. That is not an accident. The core sensory element that the inn promotes, that constant soothing sound, is the exact detail the guest remembers and loves. It is perfect validation that the experience they crafted is the one people are actually getting. And that brings us to the ultimate takeaway. The inn's tagline isn't some clever line cooked up in a marketing meeting. It's a direct quote from a guest. Just think about that. They didn't invent their brand promise. They went out and earned it, and their own visitors gave it right back to them. So, the Green River Bridge Inn really proves that an unforgettable place isn't just found, it's carefully built. It's constructed from sensory details, authentic moments, and a story that starts before you even arrive. Which kind of makes you wonder, right? What are the key ingredients of your most beautiful spot in the world? And was it magical by accident or was it by design? Thanks for tuning in.